Like I'm talking, let's go. Walk it like I'm talking, 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 hey, walk it like I'm talking, walk it like I'm talking. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be video 2 in me testing out these Ace Beauty Paradise Collection eyeshadow palettes, and as you can see, there are 4 palettes in this collection. Now I have already tried out the Blossom Passion palette, which is the reddish pinkish palette, and today I'm going to be testing out this purple palette, which is the Paradise Fallen palette. Gorgeous. Spoiler alert, it's my favorite so far. Even though I really do like this Blossom Passion palette, it's gorgeous, and I will link the video above of me testing out this palette. So far, this Paradise Fallen is my favorite. I don't know if it's because I love purple so much, but yeah, spoiler, I like it. So my next 2 videos, of course, will be from the Slice of Paradise and the Classical Paradise palettes, but I will be talking about those later. Today it's all about Paradise Fallen. Now if you look at this is the box for the palette, which is absolutely gorgeous. This is the back of the palette, so as you can see, the ingredients are listed on the back of the palette. I don't see the cruelty-free symbol on here, so that's that. But these palettes can be purchased individually, and I believe they are $34.99 a piece, or you can purchase them as a unit for about $115. Last I checked, they were sold out, so if you do like them, hopefully they're bringing them back in stock, but I'm not sure. I would hope so, because I don't believe they're limited edition, but I could be wrong. So anywho, this is the Paradise Fallen palette that we're going to be talking about today. On the actual palette, it doesn't list the ingredients or anything, so if you are one who throws your boxes away, then you won't have the ingredients listed. These palettes do have a nice mirror inside of the palette. They all come with the nice protective covering over the shadows when you first open it. So this is what this palette looks like. As you can see, there are names for this palette, and it is definitely a purple themed palette with some nice cool tones in here. I really like the fact that there's gray in here, because I don't typically gravitate to using a gray eyeshadow, but I actually really want to try out kind of a purple and gray look one day, so kind of excited about that. But these are the shades. Let me go ahead and get some swatches going for you guys, and then we will move along. Okay you guys, so this is the whole palette swatched. As you can see, these colors are absolutely gorgeous and extremely pigmented. I have noticed that with these palettes that some of the matte shadows do swatch a little bit powdery, but I'm telling you, when you put them on your lids and blend them out, they come off extremely nice, and I love working with them. So these are all of the shades in this palette swatched. Okay you guys, so just some general thoughts that I have on this Paradise Fallen palette. Overall, I love it. I love these shadows. I love the shade range in here. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's a very nice mirror in here, which if you guys know me, you know I don't use my mirrors, but it's very nice to have in a palette, especially at the price range that this palette is in. But these colors are gorgeous. The shimmer shadows, absolutely beautiful. I feel like they perform the best when you do wet your brush, use Fix Plus, a little rose water, and they just pop immediately. So no problem with that. I pretty much get that from most shimmer shadows that I use. As far as the matte shades in this palette, they are extremely pigmented. I mean, the second I went on with my brush, as you will see if you do stay tuned for me doing this look, that color was showing on my lid, and it was blending out super duper nicely. Honestly, I think you can just take 1 or 2 shadows from this palette. If you want to just do a quick simple look on your eyelid, you can just place this gorgeous shade on your lid or this shade on your lid and just put it in your crease and blend it out. Throw on some liner and mascara, and
it looks really, really nice. You don't even have to do a detailed look with this palette. So I really liked that. I decided today I wanted to go ahead and do a cut crease because I didn't do one with the Blossom Passion palette. So I went ahead and did a quick little cut crease with this palette just so I could check out the shimmer shadows and just how they blend together and everything. But all of these shades blended together very nicely, and I love how they performed. I'm sorry, you guys, I don't have any negatives to say about this palette. I think when a lot of people kind of review palettes, everyone has their own opinion about how the palettes perform and things like that, because people actually do apply makeup differently because everyone's eyes are differently. So a lot of times I have to keep that in mind. You know, I'm only working with my eyes and what God gave me. So these are the eyes I'm familiar with, and so on my eyes these shadows blended out very nicely, and I love the pigment and just the way the colors pop. So that's all I have to say about this palette, you guys. If you'd like to see how I created this look for today's video, then stay tuned because it's coming up next.